Hello everybody. Hey, a lot of questions have been coming up online about how to create a 3D mission for Google Earth or a virtual mission for Google Earth Pro. And there's a difference. Google Earth is the web-based tool, which is this guy everyone's familiar with. You log into your Google account and it saves your places and stuff like that. And of course, Google Earth Pro is the software, the application that's installed on your PC or your Mac. But what I wanted to do is quickly just run through a primer on how to create these 3D models of your flight path. Because they're extremely helpful when you're using waypoints and POIs to create a mission for cinematic effect or for your job or whatever it is. The Litchi app is extremely powerful, and the Mission Hub online, in my opinion, is exceptional. So to jump into it, go to Mission Hub and you go down to missions and you open whatever mission you want to see in 3D. And this time we're going to look at this Long Creek one. And those of you who know the Virginia Beach area may recognize this area. Anyways, so obviously this is the Mission Hub, so it shows all the waypoints, what my altitudes are. You can identify which point of interest it's any given point is focused on, blah blah blah. This is not a tutorial on how to use this. So what we want to do once you've got it open is either export it as a CSV or a KML, and which does which. So CSV is what you use to launch the virtual flight mission inside of Google Earth Pro, which is the application. The KML file, the 3D path, shows up on the web-based version of Google Earth. So we're going to do both real quick. So the first one we're going to do is export a CSV of this flight path. So I've already done that. But after you've exported it, you open up your KLM, which is, I'm sorry, your VLM, which is your virtual Litchi Mission app. And then you just simply go up to File, and you open CSV file, and you point to the file that you just exported. And you open it, and it automatically launches Google Earth Pro. And on the side of this window, you'll see this bar here, and this has My Places up here at the top. And these are any places that you may have saved over your years of using Google Earth. But when you import a mission using this virtual Litchi mission, they show up here under My Places. So I've got a couple of them. And this is the one actually that I meant to pull open, which is Long Creek Observation Deck. And we just fly to it real quickly. And there it is in 3D. So that's pretty impressive on its own right? It shows you all your waypoints, your point of interest, so on and so forth. And you can look at it and zoom in and out, and you can actually turn it and look at it different perspectives. It's very helpful. But if you expand this by clicking that little triangle next to it, you see there's two submenus, and there's Virtual Mission and Diagnostics. For the purpose of just showing how the virtual mission works, you just double click on it. And next thing you know, you're virtually flying. So this represents what your flight path looks like from the point of view of the actual drone, of your Mavic or Phantom or whatever you're flying. So I'm not going to bore you with this entire mission because it is, I think, 6 or 7 minutes long. But what's obviously very helpful, it lets you see your flight path cinematically, and it also allows you to check for obstacles and hazards. Google Earth Pro, I find, has a little bit better detail than the online version, especially when it comes to high tension wires, power poles, stuff like that. They show up a little bit better. So this is a very effective tool. You want to probably run through this prior to any mission, especially if you're going over water or in any hazardous area. So I'll get off my soapbox. So that's how it works. So you just export CSV out of Mission Hub, launch the virtual mission dealio, this guy, the virtual Litchi Mission guy, and it launches Google Earth, and then it allows you to see it and run through it virtually. Very helpful. So we'll get out of this and discard changes. So the next way to do it is to export as a KML. And so let's assume I've already done that. I click Export KML file, and then you launch the Google Earth website, and it automatically signs me in, knows my account. But before you can import it and use that KML file, you have to go into Settings, and under Settings, scroll all the way to the bottom, and you see there's an option here with a little radio button, Enable KML File Import. So you have to turn that on because the default is off. So once you've done that, just go straight back into the menu and go under My Places, and then you see right up here, Import KML File. Click on that, and you pull it from a file. And here's Long Creek Observation. There it is, KML file. Open. And while it pulls in, you can change the label on it so you can identify it easier. Just clicking that allows you to rename it. You can trash it, get rid of whatever you want. So at first glance, it's like, wow, that's not very helpful. What's the point of that? So it's not showing you in 3D. That's a 2D 2,000 foot view from it. What you do is you just go down to the right hand corner here and click 3D. And so there's your 3D flight path. Now you can't fly through it like the way you can virtually in Google Earth Pro, but you can zoom in and get really tight into the entire flight path. And you know, obviously the goal here is to look for obstacles more than anything. So you can also change up the way you rotate it by double clicking this, so you can spin it and look at it up, down, sideways, east, west, north, zoom in and out, all those different things. So that is the same flight path, but it just gives you more visual awareness of what your flying environment looks like. Is it better than Google Earth Pro? Not a chance. Google Earth Pro obviously lets you fly through it so you can see virtually what your drone will be looking at the whole time it's on the flight path. So that's it. Hopefully this is helpful. So again, just refresh this one. You export KML file, turn on import capability, import KML file capability under settings, go into My Places, import the KML file, and then you get this. So again, hopefully that was helpful, and hope you guys have a good flight. Take care.